Okay, so obviously there's been a lot of things changed over the years, man. We have had lots of different players start out. We've had a lot of players that have quit. We've had a lot of players that have come back. Oh shit. We've had a lot of people do a lot of different things in the GTA community, whether you're on PlayStation or Xbox or PC. Some people have even switched platforms, right? I've even gone, I have an Xbox. I used to not have an Xbox, so I'm able to do different types of content with that. I even did one PC video like a year or so ago, but that's all I ever did with PC. But anyways, why is the GTA community, or why are the GTA Online grinders of the community, why does it seem like that they are just absolutely scared of PvP out here in 2026? If you watch GTA Online PvP content creators, right, or look and see exactly like how many is actually there versus how many used to be there, it's pretty crazy. What the fuck? But not only that, man, like the fact of like all these content creators that post different things, right? Like grinding, all I ever see, and I don't even watch GTA grinders, okay? All I see is recommendations for GTA grinding, okay? I see different things for like base or like random videos from other certain PvP content creators, but it's like a very, very small fraction of a number versus the fact of GTA Online grinding content. And that obviously makes up a huge part of this community. And you guys know exactly what channels I'm talking about. I don't even got to mention them. But Lil Neil Jr., you gonna deliver the cargo before I destroy it? But people know, man, like if you've like gone from years and years and years of playtime experience and you've seen different things change, I swear, like, and it's the accommodation thing, right? Like, through the years, what the fuck? I'm gonna end up getting bad sport on this. I think if I get bad sport, bro, it's like 5 years or some shit. Damn, you destroyed some business supplies. He's probably pissed. We have changed so many different ways throughout the years, man. Damn, bro's having to climb the mountain and shit. We've just changed in a lot of different ways, and through this court center heist, these damn noobs and these grinders have been crying about the nerfs, and I can't believe I'm not getting paid enough for this. But you guys got paid for all the other good updates, man, that you guys claimed that were good updates, right? If the nerfs wouldn't have even happened with the court center, there wouldn't even have been any complaints. It's just the fact that they weren't receiving enough money for their grinding. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of these people, from what I've seen, are making PvP post content. Now, I'm not going to say all of them, because some of them do, but they're not going to do it like how I'm doing this shit, right? Like, whenever we go in these lobbies, whether I'm using an Oppressor Mark II, I'm on the ground, and I know some people say, well, ATA, you never go on the ground. It's absolutely not true. I have plenty of videos, plenty of live streams showcasing me on the ground. I've done all of it. You know what I'm saying? We have done it in auto aim lobbies. We have done it in free aim lobbies. I have videos to prove all of this stuff. Okay. We've done it in bad sport lobbies. Like I said, on ground, in the air, I have done anything and everything that you can even think of. So if you want to sit here and say that I've never done on ground PvP or tactics or whatever the hell you want to say, or whatever weapon, I have used anything and everything in this game. So let's just put that out right now. Scratch that fact. So anyways, these grinders, man, like most of the time, okay, we can use Nitrix Warlord. Looking at, we can use him as a fine example of somebody, as a GTA grinding content creator that literally has to have backup constantly in lobbies, right? Has to have like 15 people, and I know this because I hit him with the orbital cannon like over a year ago or something like that, and I asked him particularly to 1v1 me. Or asked him if he wanted to fight, and he said, hey, only in front of my people. Okay, I'm only gonna do this in front of my people. I'm like, why? You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It's like, are you scared to get dropped? Like, what's the problem here? You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if I can get bad sport, or I wonder if that shit's glitched like it used to be. I don't want to take a chance. I know that. I don't want to take a chance. And still to this day, we could run that shit. You know what I mean? To see, you know, I know he's posted different things. He's posted, you know, him with the Trash Master vest on and shit, and talking about griefers and different things, and degenerates and all these shit, like all types of different stuff, right? Different thumbnails, titles, talking about how people, your wannabes, whatever else, man. And it's like, look, you wouldn't even go against half these people that you claim suck. And, you know, I have done countless streams without having anybody to help me. I've been stream sniped multiple times for hours on end without any help, right? And people have had to use God mode against me and everything else. So the thing is, man, is like, I don't need people to bag me up on anything. Most of these videos I do on rare occasions, my mod, Spam Rockets, you know, Hell, Rinkaza, shout out to all of them for being active on the channel, by the way. But they might be in the lobby, right? And just randomly, I don't call them to say, hey, man, I'm about to start doing this. If they're in the lobby, or if I know they're going to get on, I'll say, all right, man, it is what it is. Come join up, help me take this lobby out or whatever. But I'm not going to be like, hey, man, make sure you're watching my back. Go get up in a fucking jet or some shit and make sure that nobody else is going to take me out. You know, I don't know what the hell is going to happen in any of these videos. I don't know if somebody's going to use an orbital cannon on me. I don't know what the fuck is, I don't know if, why is he not done? I don't know if they're gonna fucking use a sub-tank missile. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. I don't know who's got homies in that lobby. I don't know if they're gonna start calling a bunch of people. Who knows, right? I just go into these lobbies and I bring up my topics and I talk about them through the whole video and just kind of go from there. And it pisses a lot of people off. And, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, the haters are gonna be there. The haters talk about how trash I am, but they keep showing back up each and every time, you know. So it's one of those things you just got to deal with naturally. But these GTA grinders, man, definitely are scared of fights. And I'm gonna say this, man, I have seen particular GTA content creators, PvP wise, only use, and listen, they will criticize the shit out of the Oppressor Mark II, but yet they're gonna use the Oppressor MK1. They're going to use the scramjet. They're going to use torridors. They're going to fucking dive bomb with scramjets, use thermal helmets, all these different tactics. Use the damn jetpack because it can't get locked or can't get shot to from the back. You have to hit a direct front shot or get sniped off of it. Like, they think they're slick, man, and they want to criticize tryhards and griefers for doing toxic tactics out here, man, when they do a lot of them themselves. And that's about as far as the PvP, if you want to call it that they'll go to. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever seen any of them do straight on-ground PvP, like ever. Like, any of them that I've ever seen snipe have never been able to strafe fast, never been able to move fast in first person. And, you know, I know, like, people say, well, ATA, you use an oppressor, it's real easy for you to talk. It's like, hey, anybody in this lobby can come take me off this shit. You know, most of the people in this lobby, you know, people don't realize, like, if I'm running on the ground 9 times out of 10, unless people are like actually doing a stand your ground or they're doing some shit in a direct lobby, like, everybody's so spread out now most of the time that you can't get, I feel like that strip dude's in the torridor or some shit. You can't get direct fights. And if you do, most of the fights that you get aren't going to be, they're going to be very short-lived. Let's just say that. So that's really the only reason I stay on the Oppressor, but I've gotten some very good ground fights on old gen and next gen in recent videos. So it doesn't matter either way, man. I get my kills. It doesn't matter. And, you know, if somebody wants to prove me wrong on that, then come prove me wrong. You know what I mean? You know, we used to do city 1v1s. We played city all the time in free mode for years. We did CVC fights. We've done RGs, face-to-face fights, sniping, airport, beach, AW. Like, am I gonna win all them fights? Probably not. You know what I mean? But the majority of the fights that I've gone through in GTA Online, I've won. You know what I'm saying? And this fucking jet, dude. Yeah, fuck you. Eat shit. But, you know, a lot of people, man, they love criticizing, especially GTA grinders, but they're not gonna get out here by themselves 9 times out of 10. You know, it's very rare to see any content creator to go into a public session for longer than 20 minutes and actually play or dominate a lobby or whatever the fuck, unless they're doing a car meet or whatever else it is. You know what I mean? That, from what I've seen, I have not seen, and recently, okay, I'm gonna say recently, because more people used to be willing to do that way back when, you know, and now you just don't see that no more. I don't know if it's because, like, you know, weapons being nerfed, but a lot of them, like I said, if you were to actually go against most of these people, man, most of them don't know how to fucking strafe. Most of them don't know how to duck their head. You know, they'll claim, well, you use auto aim, you suck. but yet that same person using the same gun and everything else wouldn't be able to drop you with it. It's crazy as hell, isn't it? You know, these people always claim, and whether you're doing free aim or auto aim, I've had people who make excuses regardless. Oh, well, you're just going after somebody that don't know how to, they don't have the same skill level, or you're going after somebody that can't fight back properly. And it's like, it's always an excuse when it comes to how I play. Okay. Anybody uses anything else, don't matter what it is, on ground vehicle, aerial vehicle, BST, anything against me, and I die from it, it's always fine. Ha, you suck, man. You're gonna let him drop you like that? Like, all these people constantly make these excuses, but these same people, man, like these GTA grinders, are the ones that definitely are anti-griefers. Let's say that anti-griefers are the ones that scared, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. They used to be more willing, I'd say, to fight way back in the day, but now over the past 5-6 years, nah, shit's like non-existent. You know, people might say, well, PvP's dead, this and that. Well, grinding's dead. You know what I'm saying? Grinding's dead. That shit's been dead for a long time. People still do that. You know, I mean, yeah, they put out 4 times money events and things like that, but hey, GTA grinding, that shit's way back. You know what I mean? I used to do that shit in PS3 and early PS4 days. So people make the arguments all they want. You know what I mean? I point out the facts. You know, like I said, if you guys actually go look and prove me wrong, you will see. Go look yourself, man. You'll see people doing nothing but car meets. Go look at live streams. You'll find RP, car meets, whole bunch of other bullshit. And, you know, whatever it is, you're not going to find that. You're going to find most of them in 1v1 sessions only. They're not going to be in open sandbox lobbies. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be fighting the same damn person over and over and over. And usually that's the sweaty ass players, not even GTA grinders in general, but damn. But I would definitely be willing to see, you know, I even tried to ask Snake once, Peaceful Lemon, all these different people, man, if they want to run it. That shit never happened. You know what I mean? And hey, it is what it is. Like, I'm sorry, but if you got to rely on just the jetpack, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? And that's what's happened with a lot of these people, man. These content creators, these people say, oh my God, man, you're so good. And you see these content creators edit the shit out of their content and just make it look like they're always on top of shit. But if you were to actually get in a fight with these people, man, 9 times out of 10, they're leaving that bitch within 2 minutes. Facts, like 100% gone out that bitch. They ain't gonna be in there. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's just the way of it. So, like I say, we're in 2026. Things have changed a lot. Let me know what you think in your own opinion in the comments. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Turn on your post notifications, and you guys have a good one. Peace.